Hello students, myself Dr. Richa Srivastav, and in this video lecture I am going to discuss various RC oscillator circuits. The first most basic RC oscillator circuit is Wien bridge oscillator. This is the diagram of a Wien bridge oscillator. It consists of amplifier, which is a non-inverting amplifier. It is having this R1 as the input resistance and R2 as this feedback resistance. This is the amplifier part of the oscillator, and this is the feedback part. In feedback, it is having here R and C, they are in series, and here R and C, they are in parallel. The feedback part, it consists of two subparts. One part Zi, it is having R and C in series, and another Zp, it is having R and C in parallel. So this is the complete Wien bridge oscillator, having the amplifier part and having this feedback part. That is, this is the part which will generate the factor A, and this is the feedback part. The gain, we can say the gain beta, it will be generated by this feedback part. So first of all, if we want to analyze any oscillator circuit, we have to find out its loop gain Ls, that is the product of A and beta. We have to find out these parameters, then only we can analyze that at which frequency the oscillator it will generate the oscillating waveform. Now to calculate the loop gain Ls, which is the product of A and beta, we have to find out the amplifier gain and the feedback factor beta. Here in this diagram we can see that this is the amplifier part and this is the feedback part. Here we can see the amplifier is op-amp based and it is non-inverting amplifier. The gain of the non-inverting amplifier, it is given by A is equal to 1 plus R2 by R1. And to calculate beta, we have to find out the ratio of voltage VA divided by VO. This is the VA voltage, VA, and this is the VO voltage. To calculate this ratio, we have to find out the equivalent resistances also. This is ZS resistance and this is ZP resistance. So ZS resistance, it is the series combination of R and C. It will be R plus 1 upon SC, and ZP, it is the parallel combination of R and C. It will be given as R into 1 upon SC divided by R plus 1 upon SC. So its equivalent will be R divided by RSC plus 1. Now to calculate the feedback factor beta, we have to find out the ratio of VA by VO. To calculate this, we will find out the voltage divider rule and the ratio VA by VO. So VA voltage, it will be ZP into VO divided by ZP plus ZS. ZP and ZS, we have already calculated these impedances. Now we will place the values of this ZP and ZS in this equation and we will find out the ratio of VA and V0. So ZP, it is what? It is R divided by RSC plus 1 and it will be multiplied by the factor of VO divided by ZP, again it is R upon RSC plus 1, and ZS, it is R plus 1 upon SC. Now if we will simplify this equation, we will get RSC divided by RSC plus RSC plus 1 whole square, and it can be written as RSC divided by 3RSC plus RSC whole square plus 1. So the complete loop gain Ls, it is given by the factor A multiplied by beta. So it will be put the value of A 1 plus R2 by R1. The value of A we have already calculated. This is the A amplifier gain. Now the expression for loop gain, it is given by 1 plus R2 by R1 divided by 3 plus RSC plus 1 upon RSC. Through this expression we will find out the frequency of oscillation of this oscillator. To find out the frequency of oscillation, we will put S is equal to j omega in this expression. So we will see, if we put S is equal to j omega, Lj omega, it will be 1 plus R2 by R1, and denominator it will be 3 plus R j omega C plus 1 upon R j omega C. We will get 1 plus R2 by R1 divided by 3 plus j omega C R minus 1 upon omega C R. So this will be the expression through which we will calculate the frequency of oscillation. Here we can see this expression after putting S is equal to j omega. Now according to the Barkhausen criteria, the phase, it should be 0. For 0 phase, this factor of this j, it should be set to 0, or it should be 0. It means, what should be the condition? If we equate this factor to 0, it will be omega naught CR is equal to 1 upon omega naught CR, where omega naught is the frequency of oscillation. From this expression we can find out omega naught square, it will be 1 upon RC, and R square C square, so omega naught, it will be 1 upon RC. So this is the frequency at which the oscillations will occur in this oscillator. Now if we see the expression of this oscillation frequency of oscillation, it depends upon the parameter R and C. So this feedback network, it is very important parameter, or we can say very important part of the oscillator circuit. It decides the frequency of oscillation, means R and C parameters, they decide the frequency of oscillation of the circuit. Now another condition for oscillation is that the loop gain, it should be unity. Now for loop gain to be unity, that is 1 plus R2 by R1 upon 3, it should be unity. It means R2 by R1, it will be 2, means its minimum value, it should be chosen, the ratio of R2 by R1, it should be set as 2. Then only we can achieve oscillation in this Wien-Bridge oscillator. So we can adjust the value of gain, that is the R2 by R1 ratio, very easily. Let's say if we are taking the resistance R2 as 20K, you can take R1 as 10K. So the ratio of R2 by R1, it will be 2. So by adjusting the ratio of R2 by R1, we can change the gain of the amplifier also. To find out the oscillation criteria, we have to find out the factor beta for this oscillator, and to find out beta we have to solve this feedback network. We will proceed here by applying KVL. By applying KVL, we will get Vy, it will be the voltage across capacitor plus V out voltage, and the voltage across capacitor, it will be the current multiplied by the impedance 1 upon SC3 plus V out. So Vy, it will be equal to IC3, it will be V out by R3. So V out by R3 multiplied by SC3 plus V out. We will take V out as common in this expression. We will get 1 upon R3 SC3 plus 1. This is Vy by V out. Now we have calculated the relation between this voltage and here V out. Similarly, we will calculate in the same manner, we will calculate the relation between these Vx and Vy voltage, and then Vin and Vx voltage. And with these three expressions, we will get the final expression Vin by V out. It will be 1 upon RSC plus 1 whole cube V out. Means here the factor of this 1 plus 1 upon RSC, it will be multiplied. And for this, for simplification, we have assumed that all the resistance R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R3 is equal to R, and all the capacitance, they are C1 is equal to C2 is equal to C3 is equal to C. Now for oscillation criteria, we need to calculate the phase of this oscillator. For calculating the phase, we will set S is equal to j omega in this expression. So putting S is equal to j omega in this expression, we can find out the phase. Phase of this V out by V in or the feedback network, it will be, here it is a cube and here it is cube, so it will be 90 degree minus 3 tan inverse. It will be imaginary part divided by the real part, tan inverse. So this will give you the phase. Now for oscillation, this phase, it should be 180 degree. So we will put this all expression, complete expression to 180 degree. From this expression we will get 3 tan inverse RC omega 1. It will be 90 degree, and from this we will get tan inverse RC omega 1. It will be 30 degree. So RC omega 1, it will be tan 30 degree. From this expression we will find out omega 1, and omega 1, it will be 1 upon under root 3 RC. So this is the frequency of oscillation of this oscillator. Now another criteria of oscillation according to the Barkhausen criteria, that the loop gain, means the beta multiplied by the gain of the amplifier, the overall loop gain A beta, it should be 1. So we will equate the factor A beta to 1, and if we equate the factor A beta to 1, we will get the amplifier gain as 2. So the phase shift oscillator, they are occasionally used in discrete design as it require only one amplifying stages, and this topology does not find wide application in integrated circuits because of its output noise, and this type of oscillator, its application is limited because of high noise. So in both the oscillator, that is Wien-Bridge or phase shift oscillators, we have calculated the frequency of oscillation. And how we have calculated, let's say this is the oscillator. First we have calculated this gain of this feedback network, and we have multiplied this feedback network gain with the amplifier gain, and to calculate the oscillation frequency A beta, the loop gain, its phase, it should be 180 degree, and the loop gain, it should be set to 1. Using these two conditions, we have analyzed both the oscillator circuit. In this video lecture, we have studied about the Wien-Bridge oscillator and phase shift oscillator, their oscillation criteria, and the frequency of oscillation has been analyzed. Thank you.